Most beginners lose the win precisely because of this mistake. Hi, today I will show how a stalemate works and how not to turn a winning position into a draw. Right now, we see a position where white has a king and a queen, while black has only a king. For white, this position is absolutely winning. Moreover, in previous lessons, we learned how to correctly deliver checkmate to a lone king when you have a queen. But the point is that now it's black's turn, and it turns out that the black king cannot move anywhere. Why? Because it cannot move to b8, cannot move to a7, and cannot move to b7, since our queen would capture it in any of those squares. Therefore, when the king cannot move anywhere and there's no legal move for it, and all other king's pieces, that is, any other pieces like pawns, knights, bishops, etc., also have no legal moves, this is called a stalemate. A stalemate is a draw.
So once again, when the king cannot move anywhere, and in this case he cannot move anywhere because our queen attacks him everywhere and the other pieces cannot move anywhere, well, in this case there are no other pieces yet, accordingly, a situation appears which is called a stalemate. A stalemate is called such a position of the king when he has no move and cannot go anywhere. So let's consider position number 2. As you can see, in this position it is white's turn. If white makes a bad move, the game will quickly end in a draw. Although they have an extra queen on the board, with an incorrect move, the game can end in a draw. So if they move the queen to square e6, capturing the opponent's pawn, now it becomes black's turn.
But if you look closely at the position, you can see that neither king can move anywhere because the way is blocked by either the queen or the white king, and no pawn can move forward because, as you know, a pawn moves forward one square, but in front of it stands a white pawn that does not let it make this move. So neither the pawn nor the king can make any move, and a situation familiar to us arises on the board, namely a stalemate. So it's a draw. You should remember that stalemate is a draw. I hope you understood what a stalemate is, and now we will talk about a perpetual check, and when it is needed and who needs to do it. So a perpetual check is called a move in which the king cannot escape or stay safe. That is, it is not a stalemate, but the king cannot move anywhere. For example, a perpetual check is used in cases when you see that your material position is much worse. You will lose many pieces, as here.
It's black's move now. If you carefully look at this position, you can notice that black has a queen and a rook, while white has a queen, rook, and knight. That is, they have an extra knight on the board. In other words, they have extra material that they can easily use. Also, in one move, they can capture the pawn on a7, like this, and deliver checkmate. But black's salvation lies first of all in the fact that it is their move, and secondly, they find a perpetual check. How is this done? So we move the queen to square e1. We give a check, meaning we attack the king. The king has only one square to retreat to, namely a2. And if black carefully looks at the position and thinks, they can force a draw. How exactly? They move the queen to a4, from where they check the king. It turns out that the king cannot escape anywhere. He has only one square, namely h1. And in the meantime, we return our queen to e1 and check again.
In such cases, when we have found a perpetual check, we have the right to call the referee and he will record a draw. Why? Because the king cannot move anywhere else. No piece can block the check to help the king. The king can only move to the squares a2 and h1. And in turn, we will keep checking on the squares e1 and a4. That is, we place a check, the king moves, and then we check again. And we repeat these moves so that you understand a threefold repetition of moves equals a draw. So a perpetual check is also one of the types of draw. We have also learned what stalemate is. Stalemate is also a draw. And another type of draw, namely the perpetual check. When you repeatedly check the king with your piece, and he cannot go anywhere at all to escape these checks, that is also a draw. And the last position for today. In this position, it is white's move. If you look carefully at the board, you can notice that black has a very large material advantage. Namely, they have 2 extra pawns and also a queen, and white has only one queen.
Also, black is now afraid to deliver checkmate in one move, that is, to move the queen to f2 and deliver this kind of checkmate. Accordingly, white needs to find a way to save themselves, but they can do it if they see one main idea. Right now, if the queen were not on the board, it would be a stalemate known to all of us. Why? Because the king cannot move anywhere. cannot capture the rook, and cannot capture the other rook because they protect each other, and also cannot go anywhere else. But as I already said, stalemate is when the king cannot move anywhere and any of its pieces, that is, any piece from its forces, also cannot move anywhere. But in this case, we have a queen, and it has a lot of squares to move to, especially since it is a queen. This is the strongest piece in chess, and it will definitely have somewhere to move. So our task is to make it so that black captures our queen, and after that it will be our move, and our king will be in stalemate. What needs to be done for this? We move our queen to square g7, putting the king in a check.
It turns out that the king cannot move anywhere, right? He can only capture our queen. But if he captures the queen, we have already completed our plan. We have taken the queen off the board, and now we only have the king left. The king is not in check, but he also has no legal moves. The pawn on a4 also has no moves, and accordingly, a familiar stalemate arises on the board. And stalemate, I remind you again, is a draw. But if they could capture our queen not only with the king, but also with their second piece, the essence does not change. It would still be a stalemate. After all, the white king also cannot move anywhere, because it is blocked by both the queen and our rook. The pawn, which couldn't move before, still cannot move. Therefore, the game is a draw. Chess teaches you to notice details that decide everything. Thank you for being with me. Ahead are even more tricky traps, beautiful checkmates, and important lessons.